Hi everyone, it's Tara. I am back again today. I did put on my psychic protection and I was in a meditation to see if there was a message that wanted to come through. I sat in the meditation for a while and I was prompted to go through a gate. So there was like two pillars with like scroll work and then scroll work at a lower gate with bars going down. So I went through the gate and it was dark for a minute, and then a forest started to fill in. And I didn't see a lot of the forest, but I saw a large fire being come before me, and it was like a sword coming down, and then this fire being was there, like a fire sword, and then this being was there. So he said, was he, you know, what are you wanting? Like, why are you here? And this just happened. I was like, I just wanted to come in and see if there was something that you could share with us that would help the collective. So he said, there is. He's still here in my imagination now. For all those people who think I'm looking around and seeing this is all going on in my head. So I'm going to tap in real quick and see what he has to say, because I said there's so many people struggling right now. I just wanted to give something to be able to help. So many of you have cut yourself off from source energy. You have forgotten who you are. You have forgotten that you are the divine that has come into this earthly plane in an energetic field. You have forgotten that you are the creator of your reality, your world, everything that is going around you. Instead, you are looking for outside sources to bring you salvation, to bring you something to save you, when that is not the case. You need to remember who you are. You need to remember your power. When you are feeling depressed or disenfranchised, that is you cutting off your connection to source. That is you letting something become between you and all that is. And that disconnect that you're feeling, that sadness, that anger that you're feeling, is that you are not allowing your own energy into your body. You are not recognizing who you are. You are not recognizing that you have the power to change everything around you by what you observe and what energy you allow in. When you get stuck on fear, when you get stuck on pain, that is the energy that you are allowing in. At this time, the most beneficial thing that all of you can do for yourselves is to allow your connection to source energy. Allow that love to flow back into your heart. Allow that peace to flow back into your heart. Allow that connection to reform. You cannot do that if you put separation between you and source. You cannot do that if you look for some authoritative figure or religious sect or something else to stand between you and your joy, that allows you to think that there's something wrong with you, or you have to fit into a certain mold, or you have to act a certain way before you can find joy. When you believe that there's something inherently wrong with you, then you cannot find that joy. You need to remember that you are source energy. You are perfect in every way. You do not need to prove anything to yourself. You do not need to prove anything to others. You just do not need to allow your own well-being, allow your own love to rise up inside of yourself. Remember who you are. That is where the joy is. The separation that you are all feeling, the separation that you are allowing into your lives and into your world, is causing so much pain for all of you. Remember that you are love. You are source energy. This channel has asked us to help, and this is the most important message. I know you are looking for other words, but if you truly want to elevate your lives, you must learn to remember who you are, who all of you are. You are connected to everything that ever was, all source energy. Thank you for coming to see us. Thank you for letting us help with this message. We now release this channel. She may go back through the gate. Thank you. All right. We thank this light being for coming to help us. this fire being. We close any portals that were open, send anything through that came back with love, call in the dragons to come in and the violet dragons to clear our energy fields. Make sure we are safe and protected. Our energy has returned to ourselves. My energy is mine. Your energy is more yours. The fire being's energy is the fire being's energy. Okay, what a message. I feel kind of emotional. That came in that way because that has been very on my mind today. We have had mental health awareness training at work because it's Mental Health Awareness Month. And I remember sitting in the class, and first of all, I could feel the sadness in the class. And one of the messages that came up is everybody is so sad because they don't know who they are. They're looking for outside sources to help them to be happy. They don't know they have that power within themselves. We're not taught that. Instead, we're taught fear, we're taught anger, we're taught separation, we're taught that the power is always outside of us. It is never us. We are not able to cause our own change. And I think that's what the sadness is that so many people are feeling, is they feel disconnected from themselves because they don't realize their own power. All right, guys, I hope you have a good night, and I will talk to you later. Thank you.